What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of Triathlon Training with Brendon. And today we're going to do a little bit of a swim, but I can't bring my camera in, so you're just going to have to trust that I'm going to do it. But to get a little bit more water dynamic, hydrodynamic, aerodynamic, this big mop, look at it. It's getting long. It's going to slow me down, so I got to get it cut beforehand. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to drive over to the mall, get this thing cut. Then we're going to do a little swim, and then you know what's going to happen after that. We're going to sit down and talk about that swim. I'm going to tell you about it. I'll show you my stats so you know I did it. Hopefully it goes well. We'll see. All right, catch you back in a minute. Look at that. I just lost about 15 pounds. If anyone wants to know how to lose weight, just get your hair cut. You'll drop a couple pounds. But anyway, so we're looking spiffy, we're looking nice. Now time to go and get this swim done. We'll talk about the swim. It's going to actually probably be kind of short because it is a race week, and you know what that means? It's taper week. We're just going to do a little bit of speed work and call it a day. Maybe 2,000 meters at max.
You have arrived at your destination. Please exit the vehicle.
Okay, there we go. Swim is done. 1,000 meters, nice and easy. Did a little bit of speed work. The goal's accomplished. Woo! All right, we're back home. I just had a quick shower. I don't have any more bacteria running around my boys, if you know what I'm saying. Pro tip, if you're gonna go to the pool, make sure you shower afterwards, or at least rinse off, because you don't want bacteria swimming around down there. UTIs are a real thing, and they're the freaking devil. Please make sure you rinse off, because I don't want to have any going in that cesspool of a pool full of bacteria. Just rinse off. All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about this swim, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about Olympic distance triathlons. What are they? What's the distances? Should you do one? Are they easy? Are they hard? All that good stuff will be answered. But first, as you can tell, I have no beverages in my hand. I need a smoothie. Let's go make one. Strawberries, banana, kale, Hercules yogurt, almond butter, dark chocolate almond milk, water. Are you done? That's better. First taste. Tastes a little kale-y, I'm gonna say. Yeah, definitely put a little bit too much kale in there. Put that in the old noggin for next time, because as most people know, kale's a bitter taste. Anyway, let's get into it. The swim, how did it go? It went pretty well. Like I said, it was just a little swim to get my arms moving to get ready for this weekend. I had swimming lessons tomorrow morning, so that was just gonna be more of a focus session. Today's just more of a get your ass to the pool, make sure you do something, and I did it. So it was, let's check here, let's check the old trusty watch. 1,000 meters, 22:51 for an average pace of 2:17 per 100. Not bad. Actually, I shaved off quite a bit of time from my 100 time when I got home from Switzerland, so I must be getting back into the groove of things, swimming more, so that always helps. Not a very exciting session. I can't bring a camera in to show you guys my swimming technique. I'm gonna see if I can go early in the morning and get some GoPro footage just to show you how bad I really am, so I can get some tips from you. My coach is awesome, but I want to hear the internet's opinion. Tell me how much I suck, because you guys can be more ruthless. You're not gonna see me face to face. Just tear me out. So that covers the swim portion of things. Overall, not bad, not good. It wasn't meant to be good or bad. It was just meant to get my ass to the pool, get my arms moving. Oh yeah. Feel the water, get my breathing. And we did it. Session complete, success. Now let's get into the reason most of you are probably here. What is an Olympic distance triathlon? Should you do one? Is it hard? Is it easy? Do I recommend you do one for your first triathlon? All that good stuff will be answered now. An Olympic distance triathlon is a 1.5 kilometer swim, a 40 kilometer bike, and a 10 kilometer run. It takes most people on average between 2.5 hours to 4 hours. If you're a pro, you're going to do it in the 2 hour mark. You're going to be flying. You're going to be going past me twice on the bike course because I'm just not going to be able to keep up with you. For example, my first Olympic distance triathlon, I completed in 3 hours and 30 minutes. To be fair, I wasn't fast and I didn't train that much. It was my very first triathlon ever. Cut me some slack. Don't make fun of me because I have gotten a bit better. So my Olympic distance PR now is a 240. Still not the best, but we're improving, and I hope to do one better this coming Sunday. But that's wishful thinking. That's for another time. Is an Olympic distance triathlon hard? Yeah, an Olympic distance triathlon is hard. Any triathlon is hard. Any type of endurance event is hard. But as long as you train for it, it's a walk in the park. Anyone can seriously complete it. All it takes is, well, really 3 to 4 hours of training a week will get you to the finish line. But if you want to actually do well and perform and compete, you want to be training between that 5 and 7 hour mark a week leading up to the event. That's just a rough estimate. You could do less, you could do more. It just depends on how you take to your training. Honestly, I'm not a training expert. I have coaches because I'm not. So, yes, the Olympic distance triathlon is hard, but definitely doable. It's one of those distances where you can kind of push the speed. You don't need to be too worried about nutrition because if you mess it up, you're going to be off the course soon anyway. Whereas a half Ironman, if you mess up your nutrition, you're going to feel it later on that race. And especially if an Ironman, if you're not doing the nutrition strategy proper, you're going to have a bad time. You might pass out. In Olympic distance, you're probably not going to pass out, and you're not going to be out there too long. Do I recommend you do one? Obviously. I love triathlon. I think it's one of the best sports anyone can do, not just because it's a sport, but what it can do for your mentality. It really can make you realize that if you put in X amount of effort, you're going to get X plus out. If you really focus on something, train for it, you're going to be able to achieve those goals. And it really, aside from making me better at endurance sports and more fit individual, it also made me a better engineer, believe it or not, a better friend, boyfriend, son, because I'm more reliable. I'm able to manage my time better for some reason. I don't know if it's from planning out my nutrition schedule or what, but being a triathlete has really improved almost every aspect of my life, except for my wallet. Yeah, the wallet has taken a beating over the years, and I don't see it getting any better. Alright, I need to take a little sip to get that thought out of my head. Who needs money anyway? It's just something made up by the government to control us, so it doesn't really matter anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much what an Olympic distance triathlon is, and kind of my opinions on it. I find it very manageable, and one of the distances that you're able to just push her. And it's one of the distances that most people can do with very little training. Of course, not everyone's going to be able to. As I said, people respond to training differently. But really, if you're interested in triathlon, I'd make the Olympic distance your first goal. Well, obviously you should do a sprint first, but I don't think aiming for a half Ironman in your first year is the smartest thing to do. I did it, and I kind of regret it because I didn't enjoy it as much as I could have. And if I wasn't so obsessed with triathlon, I probably would have quit because it sucked. It was hard. I wasn't prepared for it at all. I had barely any base fitness to back me up for my training. My training suffered. I got injured a lot. If you're starting in triathlon with no background at all in any endurance sport, please make sure to make your big goal an Olympic distance and your short-term goal a sprint. Most people can do a sprint no problem. Of course, it's a huge achievement. It's friggin' hard. Like I said, any triathlon's hard, but it's totally manageable and doable by anyone of any skill level. It doesn't matter if you're sitting on the couch right now watching this video, trying to get some motivation to do something. You can do a sprint triathlon in 4 months of training, maybe less, probably less. 4 months of training, you'll be a freaking monster. You can do it. And the Olympic distance is just that little bit more. Make it, instead of training for that 3 to 4 hour time mark for a sprint triathlon, up it an hour and you're going to be able to do that Olympic distance no problem. Really, it's not that bad. Trust me. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more of these daily training videos, and I'm going to try to add a little bit more of these little quick fire tips at the end of it, like for example, what is an Olympic distance triathlon? My next one may be, what is a half Ironman? All these different things and my opinions surrounding them. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And of course, you're going to see my more thought out videos, such as my comedy skits, my weight loss videos, my motivation videos. All these different things will be coming in the pipeline. Triathlon tips, all that good stuff still's coming up. Hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Get to that pavement, hit that pool, get on that bike, enjoy your training. Have an awesome day. Cheers.